Okay, in this video, we're going to look at principles 3, 4, 5. So, 3. Position your pieces into the center of the board. Let's say if white plays some dumb moves while black just controls the center. Now you're seeing they're all starting to get all their pieces out, and then let's say we flank our pieces to the side of the board, and when they continue natural development, we just like this. And then, although we have a knight on c3, it's still like bad. And then let's say our king lost its castling rights, we retreat our knight, and then just like this, our position is already losing. So this is why you shouldn't play stupid moves like this, because then your opponent has all the pieces protected while you're just flanking your pieces to the side of the board. Okay, anyway, castle your king before move 10. Why? So, let's say staying in the middle of the rank for the whole game is dangerous for the king. Let's say if we have this position, and then the king totally doesn't move, and then let's say the king doesn't move while we get all of their pieces out. Let's say we form battery, and then while we get our pieces out, let's say this happens, for example. You might notice me having a couple of white moves all the time, and then let's say this happens, and it gets kind of confusing. So, and anyway, don't move the F pawn. This pawn and this pawn. Don't move the F pawn in the opening and middle game, because remember, the F pawn is the only pawn that is protected by their opponent's king. See, the F7 pawn is protected. Oh, and the the F2 pawn is only protected by white's king. So, when your king is castled, let's say I have a position of development, like this position. Let's this position. Let's say this position. If we imagine if the bishop was here and then was here. If we move the F pawn, it's kind of creating a dangerous situation, because then there might be often danger, since the king is only on the G1 square. It can only defend the F2 pawn, and even though we see the rook there, the rook might be on like E1, for example, and then like this. So, and then in this position, only the king is defending it. So those are opening principles 3 and 4.